Good day everyone. I am Rosemary Wine from 2i. So now let's start our video presentation. So the first thing we will find in our session plan is sector. So saan nga po ba makikita ang sector? So ang sector ay makikita sa front page ng TR. So ang sector po natin is automotive and land transport sector. For our qualification title naman po is makikita rin po siya sa front page, which is nasa taas ng sector. So, ang ating qualification title is Automotive Servicing, Electrical Repair, and C2. At ang ating unit of competency naman po is Diagnose and Repair Manual Air Conditioner System. So, for our module title naman po is ika-copy-paste lang po natin ang ating unit of competencies. Tapos, gagawin po natin siyang past progressive. Like, diagnosing and repairing manual air conditioner system. So, for our learning outcomes naman po, is we have 4 learning outcomes sa ating unit of competency. So, the first learning outcome is prepare to diagnose and repair manual air conditioning system. And then the second one is diagnose manual air conditioning system. And the third is repair manual air conditioning system. And lastly, complete work processes. And for our introduction naman po is ika-copy-paste lang po natin yung unit of descriptor. So, for our learning outcomes number 1, so, ang learning outcomes ay makikita sa element. So, makukuha lang po natin siya dun sa elements. So, dun po sa learning outcomes number 1 is meron po siyang 7 learning content. So, saan nga po ba makikita yung learning content? So, ang learning content ay makikita po sa performance criteria. So, yung mga naka-highlight po, yung gagawin nating ikakopy natin para sa ating learning content. So, the first learning content is job requirements. So, our method for this learning content is lecture, demonstration, visual aids, modular, and PowerPoint presentation. So, this method is naka-provide na po sa ibaba ng TR. So, for our presentation naman po is read information sheet 2.1-1 on job sheet requirements, and then viewing PPT presentation while listening to the discussion about job requirement. So, ang 2 po ay is yung bilang ng ating unit of competency. So, ang unit of competency po natin is makikita po dun sa core competency. So, pangalawa po siya dun sa core competency. So, ang point 1 naman po is ito po yung learning outcomes. So, kung pang-ilan yung learning outcomes. So, for our dash 1 naman po is, ayun yung first learning content. So, for our practice naman po is, we need to answer self-check 2.1 and dash 1. So, for our feedback naman po is, we just need to evaluate answer to answer key 2.1 and then for our resources naman po, yung materials na gagamitin natin is projector, laptop, and PowerPoint presentation. And for our time naman po, dun po sa learning outcomes number 1 naman po is may nakalagay na po siyang time, which is 5 hours. So, bali yung learning content po is meron po siyang 7 content. Bali, i-divide po natin yung 7 learning content sa 5 hours. So, ang kinalabasan po is 43 minutes. So, paano naging 43 minutes? Doon po sa 5 hours, meron po siyang 300 minutes divided by 7. Bali, ang kinalabasan is 43 minutes. So, for our learning outcomes number 2 naman po, yung time naman po doon is 16 hours. Bali, naka-provide na din. So, ang bilang ng learning content sa learning outcomes number 2 is 6. So, 6 divide 16. So, bali, may 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then, yung isa naman po is 3 hours and 30 minutes para makomplete yung 16 hours. So, bali, pag pinag-plus po tong 6 na oras na to is magkakaroon po siya ng 16 hours. Tapos, dun naman po sa learning outcomes number 3 is repair manual air conditioning system. So, bali, may 5 learning content po yung learning outcomes number 3. So, dun po sa learning outcomes number 3 po is meron po siyang 5 hours. So, bali, 5 hours divided 5. Bali, meron pong 1 hour kada learning content sa learning outcomes number 3. So, for the last learning outcome is complete work processes. So, dun po sa learning outcomes number 4, meron po siyang time na 2 hours. So, bali, ang learning content po dun sa learning outcomes number 4 is 6. So, bali, ang bawat learning contents mo ay nagkakaroon ng 20 minutes duration sa kanilang learning content. So, take to 20 minutes po sila bawat isa. So, for our assessment plan naman po is written test, performance test, demonstration, and practical exam. So, thank you po. So, ayun lang po.